I hear the same thing over and over again, you know, like every time I meet someone and I explain the security of the person, it's always the same thing, you know. I always tell them, like, don't believe me. You can trust me if you want, there's no problem with that, you know, I'm a good man. But do not believe me. You see, you need to verify if what I say is true. Because, first off, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not part of any law society, club, or whatever it is, so why would you believe me? I know I look intelligent and stuff, but it's not enough. You need to verify. You need to verify if what I say is true. I say that we can use the security of the person enacted in the Quebec Charter, so this security can discharge public debts sent and or addressed to the person. This is what I affirm, but I never received any confirmation of this. There is some stuff that happening that leads me to believe that I'm right, you know, but still I don't have any confirmation of it. So this is why I stretch everyone to ask the question. Before you do anything, ask them the question. If the CRA send you a debt, don't believe me on what I say. Send them the question. Write it down, you know. Can I use the security of the person enacted in the Canadian Charter Article 7 or in the Quebec Charter Article 1, so this security can discharge this debt? Thank you. You have 10 days to answer, or whatever, you know. You can put your signature there or not, you know, whatever. The man who is in possession of the legal entity named Pierre Daou. Inscription number 119, blah, 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 blah. Account number. You know, the account number is the social insurance number. In fact, check it out. They tell you this every year. Every year, the CRA tells you that the social security number is an account number. It's written on the document they send you with these debts. Check it out. It says there, account number. So it's an account number. And there's only one type of account number. So, yeah, it's an account number. So then you ask them the question, because you're not going to believe a stranger on the internet. Because believing a stranger on the internet would be foolish. It would be stupid. They could call you an idiot for doing such a thing, you know. So ask them the question first. Then they should answer you, you know. They should answer no. You cannot use the security of the person. Or yes, you can use the security of the person, and here how to proceed. This is the two answers you should get. If they don't answer you, well then, it's weird. You know, they can't just not answer. They just can't. They have to answer. If they don't answer you, they have something to hide. You know, no, stop. Why don't we just stop lying to each other? Even you, agents. Stop this, you know, like, fuck, you know. We know. It gets more frustration. It's stupid. You guys are paid by us. So if you don't want to answer, it's okay, but stop pretending, you know, or stop saying bullshit about it. Like the last bullshit I've heard about it is, well, they don't answer because the question is stupid. A lawyer told one of my friends this, you know. This is the most ridiculous thing I have heard so far. Well, the question is too stupid, so they won't answer you. Come on. First off, the question is way everything else than stupid. This is the most intelligent question these guys will receive in 100 years. Think about it. This is one heck of a question. It's not a stupid question. Yeah, it is embarrassing. Yes, it is, well, embarrassing. But it's not stupid. Because a security is a security. Again, if you look the legal definition of the word, security is money. I have a cat. Meow. Meow. Well, okay, anyway. Go look the legal definition. There's only one, so you can't miss it, you know. And every time we deal with the government or a bank, always the legal definition of words applies. There's no exception to that rule. When you deal with government and banks, always the legal definition applies. Don't get, you know, you're gonna hear some amazing stuff, you know. They will lie to you, some of them. One of them accused me of doing interpretation, you know. So I told him, I said, I have no choice. I have no other choices than to do some interpretation because they don't answer the question. If they would answer the question, I wouldn't have to interpret, you know. But they don't answer the question. What the fuck you want me to do? What is it you want me to do? They don't want to talk about it. No one wants to talk about the security of the person. So I'm going to do what? You see, it doesn't make sense. So, anyway. The first thing to do is to verify if what I say is true. You always verify. You always do the verification first. You cannot believe me. This would be a stupid thing to do. Don't do that. Make your own verification. Trust, but verify. If we would have done this all our lives, trust and verify, we would be so intelligent as a group, as a society. We would be so wise, so intelligent. See, trust but verify. Stop believing any bullshit. Someone wants to talk to you about little Jesus? Trust him, but verify. Ask him, what's his address? Where can I meet him? Verify it, like, if he tell you, well, Jesus is in your heart, right there you have a you have a little signal, that your bullshit bell should ring, like, because in my heart there's blood. There's nobody is there. It's blood, like, my heart is pumping blood every freaking second, There's no room for Jesus or someone with a beard or anyway, whatever. So that's the first video in English, or maybe the second one I do. I'm gonna do a lot more, and hopefully you will watch them, you Englishes. Okay, bye.